Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today in a 38 player free-for-all battle here in the world. And honestly, I'm going to start North America. The meta has shifted. People are focusing on Europe a little bit more and kind of giving away North America, if you will, Canada. And if we can get a great start in this location, this is great for us. We have equal access to the east and west. All we have to do is cut off the player below us, and we have a great shot. There is a long shot that we could potentially get all the way over into the east and into Greenland, but we'll have to kind of wait and see on that. Unfortunately, somebody dropped in Alaska. A little bit unfortunate for us. And by the way, if you're wondering what's with the stuttering on the video, it's not you, it's the game. The servers have gone completely downhill. But there is a new update to speak of, and that is the bots are much more aggressive, especially the player bots. As if you leave one alone at max interest, it's going to attack you all day. So the bot pathing used to be where if it had multiple people around it, it would attack multiple people. Now it really just hones in on one person, which can be absolutely devastating. And you have, in the later game, a lot of these little bots who are just going to max send you in boats unless you completely eliminate them, which is kind of annoying because now you have to spend the time to really go through all these little islands over here, which is not the best for someone who's starting in North America, aka Canada, where there is a lot of little islands. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not a big island guy myself, but we'll see how many of these bots we can eliminate. But right now we play a good game. We go into Sigma right now, who just full sent into oil company. This is a great opportunity for us. That really solidifies a huge opportunity that we can present ourselves with, as we're also able to take out oil company. But here you can see the behavior of the bots. Just absolutely massive attack there. And dong. I played like 3 games with this guy. He's taken me out. I've taken him out. We've got bad blood. It's not gonna be pretty working with him. And I know the moment I show weakness, he's going to attack me just based off. We've literally played in the last 3 games together. I just left him in the North America map. I can't believe he's here again. He just took me out, so I left. But it looks like he took me out at his own expense as he's here. So he clearly didn't win that game either. As we actually get over into Greenland, so that's a great opportunity for us. Now, Mr. Hot has left in Quebec. That could be a good opportunity for us. But we're going to ignore for right now. Just finish our escapades over here in Greenland. Just the stuttering is just absolutely terrible right now. But there's another bot we're gonna have to worry about, and then that boat. I'm just gonna go ahead and block it. I don't really want to see who it is. It doesn't really matter who it is. I just don't want them to bother me. Let's go ahead and get Iceland as well from that bot over there. And ooh, that's a player. Whoops-a-daisies. But hey, we knocked him off, so we don't have to worry about him for at least a while. But we know if we have a small enemy over there. And now we just kind of build up troops. Now, the impulsive person might go after the Quebec bot. And I understand the reasoning why. It's a very appealing target. I'm more concerned with a player down south and what he's going to do and how big is he going to get. I feel like if I go into Mr. Hot, he's going to attack me. So I'm going to keep maximizing my advantage. My red interest is not until 4.9 million. So let's bring that bar down. We could attack the bot, but we're twice as big as the North America player. So we'll just keep saving for the time being, but I think I'm going to go down south and work on what could be a threat, but is not a threat right now. Also, I'm not sure when this update came, but enemy ship belonging to a computer is heading your way. That's very scary. I wish it would only be players. Then that message might actually rain a little bit of helpfulness. But when it's a bot, it's like, who cares? It's a bot. But anyways, we're just going to keep knocking down this guy over here. Maybe give him an attack into the other bot over here. Yeah, we'll do both. We can do both. In fact, I think if we just casually do this, it's black on black, so I don't know if he'll see it. Oh, he does see it, darn it. Okay, well, nice little sneaky strategy. If you're the same color as somebody, you can often get land without anybody noticing. But no, Dong was on it. He was ready for it, but it doesn't matter at this point. He full sends us. That's incredibly helpful actually right now because we need to gain a lot of land. Even though we're in second place, we need to capture the Americas and not have to deal with the giant player over there in Africa. Now, him being in Africa is an advantage for us, as he's in the middle, and everyone knows the middle. Jeez, these freaking bots, man. Get them out of here. I'm so tired of this. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember when the bots were nice and peaceful? Anyways, there's another bot. We sit at 6 million, 7 million. We're close to our red interest mark. We do need to start knocking down the guys in South America. That's a prize we really want to get, especially as Europe is starting to get claimed Now, we'd love for the brown player to grab it all, but unfortunately, he got full sent. Ooh, the other player goes in on the brown player instead of focusing on Europe. That's great for us because that keeps the brown player in the middle, as we can just casually focus on the south here, as the white player full sends the blue player below him. So we're able to grab all of his land basically for free and are able to continue our attack down south. In fact, we're going to start that right now and just be really aggressive with it. There's no real reason for us to stop, so let's just keep filling up this bar. The two big players on the board are fighting each other. Looks like two people who just spammed on their keyboards. But anyways, we're just kind of rolling away with it very silently. I think this is kind of the beauty of the New World, is people really zoom in to their sector of the map, so they don't really pay attention to the whole map, which is how we're able to get away with all of this. If the other two players were smart, they'd team on me right now. But if they're not, I'm going to go for all of... Oh, they're fighting each other. Fantastic. All of Antarctica. So that's going to be our goal here as we just casually mosey down. Now, do I want a boat over there? Actually, let's get one boat. Send it over there. See if we can get an island, just in case we want to attack. But for right now, more than content to grab Antarctica. That's a lot of land for us. In fact, let's... Oh my god, selecting boats is a nightmare. Please. Please. Oh my gosh. The update with decreasing the size of boats, no matter how many troops you send, is just atrocious. I hate it so much. It's like, hey, click on this tiny thing. I can only imagine for those mobile players what a nightmare this is to be able to click on a tiny bot or boat, excuse me. But we'll go ahead and finish up all of Antarctica as one player full sent on the other. He's only got 1 million left, so we'll be able to grab all of that. In fact, let's go ahead and just start going into you right away. Since you've kind of been focusing on the Europe player, you're not going to see our sneaky little move here, as there's a full send on us. Very unfortunate, but we'll be able to boat back immediately. If I can... Where's my boat? Where's my boat? Why's my boat? Oh, he freaking boated me down there, and I can't send a boat for some reason? Okay, whatever. But anyways, we're able to get back on. No harm, no foul. And the player in Asia is just going to be too small, so we're going to strike him right away. He's pretty close to us in pixel size, but not in troop size, and that's what matters the most. So we'll be able to knock him out of contention here. We're just going to keep up this attack. Don't give it up until he's all the way done. There we go. And just keep going. Just keep refilling that bar. Yeah, okay, perfect. So the game is in our reach. We have 2 players we could take out, but honestly, they haven't done me any harm. I'm freaking bots. Anyways, let's do the call for peace. Why can't I call for peace? Why can't I call for peace? It's like, I don't want to take these guys out. Hold on, one more time. There we go. Okay, we can call for peace. There we go. GG's to all involved on this one, and we'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 27-person teams battle here. Corgi Sloth on the team. He's someone I've played games with in videos, never on stream. We don't communicate, obviously. But, and I'm not super familiar with his gameplay. I just remember the name because it's a sloth. Let's go up here and block this guy from grabbing all of this land up here. That could be a real detriment to our team if he's able to secure all that in the back lines. I don't really know where the other players went. I saw one down in Turkey, but we don't have a lot of team cohesion, that's for sure. Oh gosh, the stuttering here is just atrocious. We'll just kind of play this out to the best of our ability. UZB below us wants an alliance. I'm not going to give him one right now. I'm very anti giving alliances out early. It just kind of gives people permission to just go wild on their expansion. And I want him to be slightly fearful of me because I'm hoping that will slightly slow him down in his expansion if he's worried about me. So let's go into our infinite growth phase, see how big we can get, trying to keep this bar filled and trying to keep going. We have so much land here. Oh my gosh. It just keeps going. So we got off to a good start ourselves. We are the crown. And now it's just about eliminating the bots down at UZB. No one's at a real threat to grab the bots behind us, but I do want to close off that avenue for UZB in the east over here and start pushing down into the west. That's kind of my goal for right now, and we've achieved that. So he's kind of blocked from going any farther to the north. Now we can just start picking off these bots behind us at will, just trying to hit all these bots while they're at their weakest. Now we do have a silent player 94 over there to the west. He will be a little bit of a threat to us. They player 94 and UZB both won alliance. We'll see how this one plays out. Obviously, we're gonna have to attack one, so I don't really want to give an alliance quite yet, especially in a game where there is full sending, and people obviously love to full send those who they feel like have wronged them, which is typically the person who has accepted the alliance and yet has attacked them. Oh frick, that was you. I thought that was a bot. Hold on, let me get the crying face out there. I'm sorry, brother, I didn't mean to attack you. No need to attack me in kind. That was a complete mistake. and I only attacked you for 7%. So hopefully you just kind of let that go. And we have achieved good. Oh, okay. So we actually have a decent board position. We have this UI player next to us. We could definitely work with him. Sloth in Germany is a little bit scary. I don't know if we can link up with him, especially as we have two giant players to the south of us beyond UZB. But fortunately for us, 94 and player 215 are fighting. That could be interesting for us. I'm a little bit worried about, you know what? Let's get an alliance with you. Oh, especially as player 215 is full sent. We can't let this go unchallenged. We got to really hit player 94 here. Let's just keep attacking him, because the nice benefit to this is that if he attacks me, he's threatening to boom me. Yeah, do that. That actually work out great. Then UI would grab all of the land. He's the only one with access to it right now. So this is great for us. There's the full send on us. We'll wait for this to end. UI is on it. That's great. That's exactly what we wanted. And it looks like it's ended, so let's boat back over. Grab as much land as we can. Now, obviously, we could feed all this land to UI, but it's a little bit kind of a risk to gamble on the fact that another player you've never played with before is going to do the right thing. So I'm going to grab the land for myself. Even if I'm a donator, I can still play a good part. And two players are better than one, especially as our player below us has the crown below him. So I'm not sure if feeding him all of that land would be smart. Meanwhile, we just sit back, build up troops. Me and UI are right next to each other on the leaderboard with 57,000 pixels. So we are in a great spot collectively. Now, we don't have too many targets to attack together other than UZB. UZB is fighting down EU to space, which I don't mind for right now. I'm just going to casually keep building up troops. And I have the option of donating or attacking UZB and keeping myself in the fight. We'll have to kind of see which one we want to do here down the road, but still a lot of room to build up troops. Now, a slight benefit to being in a peace treaty is UZB might full send for us. It's a long... Oh, we actually freaking did! Oh my gosh, what a legend. That's huge for us. So now we're in the game, not only in the game, but also the crown. Now we attack EU into space, and hopefully our teammate will join us in this, but I understand if he will not, because player 275 is right on his southern borders. And we're going to go ahead and take advantage of this EU to space. The bot is hard stuck on player 275, which benefits us but sucks for him, as we're going to get all this land essentially for free. All of our troops are going directly into grabbing land. We don't have to use any in our defensive modifiers by any means. So we're able to just casually stroll through the green player's land, grabbing it all for ourselves and really establishing the red team as the dominant player team on the board with 33% of the board positioning right now. I'm going to go ahead and take this time and start fighting down the yellow guy. And my thought process here is red can hold off Scion if Scion starts to attack me. I'm going to slowly but surely start to whittle down this guy in the south. Now, the Scion player looks like he's trying to position himself to also, join in on this. I don't really want to give him that space. I'm just going to keep attacking. As long as the Scion player is a little bit distracted and not fighting me, that's great for us. Now, the slight problem that is developing is that yellow player in Africa. I don't really want borders on him. It might be worth stopping this attack and fighting Scion, because I have my teammate there. Let's signal him. This is what we're going to do. Me and you can 1-2 punch this guy down really effectively and not have to worry about that yellow player. This is a good move for us. Our teammate's got a lot of troops. He's sitting way over his red interest mark, so he should be wanting to join in on this, but he is not. Bold strategy. Okay. I don't know what his game plan is. He's not attacking anyone. He's saving. He's not donating either. Brother, down here? Together? Apes together strong? We win this? Okay, I'm a little bit concerned with this now because we're fighting down the Scion team. The yellow team's going through blue. And I don't know if we're going to be able to match speed for speed because player 275 has a lot more troops than the India player. And we are getting attacked on two fronts, which I thought I could handle because I thought my teammate was going to get involved, but he is not. I got to get down there to fight the yellow before we're out of land. Truce with you, brother. Hey, we've got bigger fish to fry. As now we're in a bad spot. Our teammate's not doing anything. I think he donated. No, he didn't even donate to me. Where are your troops going even? Well, we got to take the fight to yellow down here now immediately. Let's push through this guy. He's right behind us in pixel count, but behind us in troop count. So we're able to kind of make some headway here, but the Scion player is going to be attacking us as well, which is a dangerous concoction. Fortunately for us, the yellow player is attacking with a little bit more troop quantity than we are, which, you know, it's going to give him the crown, but it's not going to help him in the long run. We're going to be able to bleed him out in terms of troops because he's going to be using more troops to invade us for land that we're going to be able to get right back because we're doing the strategy of attacking at 11% right before the interest bar fills up, which is the white bar filling up vertically at the top of the screen. And it looks like the UI player is finally helping against player 275, which is great. Keeps him at bay a little bit. Oh, there's a full send on us and a big attack on our teammate, which is great. The yellow player is getting a little bit of land, but we're over 160,000 pixels, so we got the second speed bonus here. And now we can just casually roll through this guy, as now we've got a little bit of an advantage, but now we have our teammate here in terms of total troop size, or total board occupation. We got 56%, so we should be able to roll through this guy effectively, assuming our teammate, yeah, he is helping. Okay, great. So he helps out on this one. Got a little bit scary there with that Scion player. not getting the help we needed, and that's kind of the risk you have when you play with someone you've never played before. You don't know their tendencies. They don't trust you as much. You don't trust them as much. It's not an attack on this player by any means. It's just, you know, playing with strangers on the internet. You don't know if somebody's good or not. But we'll go ahead and just finish off this this yellow guy as he's become a bot. The blue player is also helping us out as well. So more than happy to peace out with him at the end of this, as we'll just continuously keep knocking down this bot over here. And I want to make sure I still get the crown at the end of this because, you know, points for the clan and such, even though, you know, I'm probably the worst contributor to the clan points that we have. I think I'm like 369 in the territorial leaderboard. Nothing special. I don't play this game nearly as much. But we'll continue to keep knocking this guy down and call that a day here, as we are able to keep the crown for ourselves. UI and I were able to hold the line together, and we had the help from the blue team. So we'll give the claps good sportsmanship here. Blue wants a piece. I'll take the piece as well. And we will say, we'll call for the piece here. Say GG's to all involved. Give the kissy face for the boys. And as we do start to wrap things up, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. Especially if you made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.